It challenges you in so many ways, not the least of which is up here, especially lately. If she's not up for it, then she should leave the department.
But it's not that she's not strong enough. It's that the bad is far outweighing the good.
Well, Blue Bloods is back for season 12. After more than 200 episodes, audiences still cannot wait to join in on those Reagan family dinners. Now, 12 years, that is a long run. We do have stars Will Estes and Vanessa Ray. They're joining us live here this morning. Good morning, Sergeant Reagan and Officer Janko Reagan. How are you?
Good morning. Good. Thank you.
You like that hyphenation? I saw the expressions from you guys.
I'm surprised that you even got sergeant right. Most people still call me Officer Reagan, so that's very nice.
No, we got that promotion. Okay, so Will, now that your characters are married, talk about the couple dynamic. How's the relationship and work and home life? How do you balance that?
Yeah, we've talked about this before. It's you know, I was really worried about getting these two characters together because I thought we had something really great when we were just working together. And sort of that like Mulder and Scully thing from X-Files. It's like, where does it go if they get together? Where does it go from there? You know, if it was a movie, that would be the end of the movie. They walk off into the sunset. But it seems to be working really well in that we're playing life after that. And, you know, obviously there's no drama without conflict, so we still have conflict. But more times than not, we're a couple that gets it right, that maintains love and support for each other and respect for each other. And somehow, against the odds, you know, figures out how to make it work. Vanessa, what did I miss? Vanessa's much better at this thing.
You did a great job. You did great. You did great.
That's a good wife.
Lots of support. And I'm just jumping in because my mom's a really huge fan of the show. She really loves Steve Sharippa as a person as a whole. And Vanessa, I have a question for you. Blue Bloods is addressing many timely real-life issues this season. Does that affect how you approach your character at all?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, we're playing cops that are existing in New York City right now, and this is a tough time to navigate, I think. And you know, we talk about it a lot on the show this season. Just the emotional toll that this job can take on you.
Sure.
And so a lot of the cops kind of struggle with where they belong, if they're even doing any good anymore, and why they even got into this to begin with. And so I think that's a really honest take on it. It's a really honest story, and so we're trying to do our best to be to bring that to life in a good way.
Yeah, there's a spotlight on policing in the country right now, as everyone knows, and so playing police officers comes with that extra spotlight. You know, we're a show about characters that are hopefully flawed and three-dimensional, but are good guys, and try to get it right. And so we, I think we have a tremendous responsibility there when we do approach, you know, issues that are relevant and current. When you turn on the news at night, you know, I think it was just a tremendous responsibility to get it right. And so we definitely feel that. And it definitely plays into how we approach the characters.
And Will, we know everybody waits for this Reagan family dinner moment every week when the show comes on. You're the baby of the family. Tell me any unspoken rules when you're at the Reagan dinner table. And I want to sneak in really quickly a viewer question. They want to know, what's the favorite scenes for you two that you've shot together so far?
Like in all of time?
In all of time, 12 seasons.
Tough.
I love every scene we argue in a car. I get to look back on those scenes when we were like just young, a couple of young cops. Like the stuff that they would have us argue about and talk about and go toe to toe on was, I miss getting to do those scenes.
Yeah. One of my favorite moments is when we, Eddie saves Jamie's life by taking a shot at somebody who was trying to kill him. And,
Which time?
What? No, when we fall in love.
I saved your life twice.
And admit, I know it's more than once. And we admit our love for each other. That time, the big one. And, it was sort of this epic moment out in the street where, it's sort of just amazing stuff, amazing footage. Vanessa runs, shoots the bad guy, really epic scene. And then the still footage that we saw at the end is of us hugging. We both have our really big, cumbersome police belts on, and it looks like we're trying to PC hug each other.
Yeah, it looks like we're in youth group hugging each other.
Not get too body close for our epic admit love to each other. So, that moment stands out for me.
Well, thank you so much, guys.
We
have had so much fun with you all. We have to have you back and maybe answer that dinner table question. But Will, Vanessa, thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks.
Now, here's a look at tonight's primetime lineup. SWATs kicks things off at 7. Magnum PI is at 8. Then it's the season 12 premiere of Blue Bloods at 9, followed by KCTV 5 News at 10.